Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Humpty. Just kidding. I'm not sure if we're live yet. That'd be funny if we were. Um, let's go. Okay. So it's very important you notice my hat. Okay. So this is a very special hat. It says save the chubby unicorns. Save the chubby unicorns. Chubby unicorns are rhinoceroses. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit back to myself. I was a little out of the weather. I was a little... Fuck. Doesn't really matter because I already knew the information I needed to know from this place. We are going to pick up where we left off because I scheduled this live for 7:30. I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes. I also know Sloan might still be live. Let's see. Okay, but there were some questions that I have for everyone. Read a lot of the comments that came in. And then also I figured out how to look at Google Analytics. And a lot of you guys are new. So please allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Humpty. I'm just kidding. My name is Ashley Cummings. A lot of you guys are new, which is surprising in a way, but also super cool in another way. As I said, whenever you see this, you'll be late and I will have been early. That will always be the truth of this situation. But I'm trying to, it's easier for me to look at the chat on the phone. If you guys think I'm like on the phone, I'm not on the phone. I can see, hey, King Vibe. Hey, I could see that, but it's far away. And sometimes it's just easier to go like that. So that's what I do when I'm allowed. When I'm allowed to. When YouTube will allow me. So now that like kind of no one's here, I feel like I'm going to finish the Tony Hinchcliffe thing because the thing happened. The call was made. I don't think that I don't think many aspects of this situation are super interesting still. But I do want to finish it, and I do want to hear whatever the Puerto Rico thing is. Okay, so we're gonna pick up where we left off in the last Redbar. And I'm not a podcast guy. And like also what is a podcast? What is a podcast? I've been on one that some of you guys know about that I've had deleted. Anyway, we'll get into all this. I'm going to pause when I'm going to talk today. And also read a few comments. If I want to tell secrets behind Redbar, he covers me. So sometimes I talk, and if you hear me, you hear me, and if you don't, you don't, and that's just how it's gonna go. And all the other things that are not positive, please do me a solid and just go ahead and just forward those to my complaints department. So you can just send that to the complaints department that does not exist. Okay, 1 second. What's up? What's up? Also, moderators, when you get here, I don't know, this might not make sense now. If you are here, let the trolls roll because literally I'm in the mood. Wait, we just figured this out. Hold on. See, that's why I came early. Okay. Boom. Bada boom, bada bop, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. How did I do this before, guys? Mike Snowball. Okay, here we go.
attacking the Republicans now. And you're claiming that they're so stupid that they call it, yeah, he survived a headshot. Why are you doing that? That's the confusion. This is the idiocy of Tony Hinchcliffe. This is what I mean. This is not a smart man. This is not a comedy genius. You know, to Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan can't believe when somebody could come up with any sort of comedy off the top of their head. To Joe's the typewriter man. Joe needs to sit down for months at a time to come up with just a comedic yell, okay? So when he sees Tony go, okay, you could be anywhere from 22 to 46. You know, he goes, oh my God, I can't believe somebody could come up with to say anything off the top of their head. You know, that's the Joe Rogan disbelief. But Tony is not a smart man, as demonstrated by these. I don't know what this is supposed to mean here. And he wasn't trying to roast them. You know, he's trying to roast the dumb Democrats.
Right? If you're a Democrat, his ear was grazed. If you're a Republican, he survived a headshot. It is. It's the best place to get shot. It's the only part of the human body will drive a piercing through like a little girl's ear for no reason. Right? There's just it heals fast. Nobody cares.
Don't they say that's very painful there? Those earrings there? The little girls get their ears pierced right here. They don't get the fucking top earrings, not little girls.
That's true.
Older women, sure. You know, I like that look too. I like a girl with piercings all over her. I like an alt fuck. A fucking crazy baby.
It's the best place to get shot. He went down, saw blood on his hands. I'd imagine he thought right then, I think I just won this shit.
Hilarious take. Look at that. You know, I never heard anybody put it like that. Like, he's getting shot. Everyone thinks he's a badass. This could actually help him. I never thought of it like that. This guy's sharp.
Stands up and says the most American words I've ever heard in my life. No. Before that, there was one more. Let me get my shoes.
Okay. Go on Twitter. Type, let me get my shoes, or whatever Trump said. Thousands, millions of thousands of people have made this point or this joke, or have reiterated this in a million different ways. Again, why are we applauding you for taking from what the general public said the hour after it happened, the minute after it happened? Everything you said has been said already.
I don't know.
Why are we
is
paying
the most
you?
American thing to say, let me get my shoes. Everyone was saying
Well,
that's
he's going to
the
say here.
gayest thing.
Yeah, well, he's going to say why here. Right, Tony? Uh-oh. Look at him.
Fearless. Perhaps still with an active shooter. He's talking like a guy that just had the best one-night stand of his life. Right? Like, where's my shoes at? I gotta get the hell out of here. Let me get my shoes. And then the fight. What he did was so cool that Biden got COVID. Oh, yeah. Go back. Look at the timeline of everything again. 3 days after
Interesting.
that means that Biden, he didn't get that from hanging out with sick people. He was in a sterile room in the White House watching blood running down Trump's face as he pumps his fist. Biden's like, oh, fuck. Oh, God, no.
It's one of your fantasies?
It's true.
It's not.
Trump survived an assassination attempt and Biden got COVID.
And survived COVID. Which most people of this age do not. So that's pretty badass as well. I lost all my grandparents during COVID. You should have seen me drop that. This is minute one. First time I heard about it on Ethan Klein's show. Before it even got to America, I called my grandparents. I said, are you okay? They said they've been dead for 30 years.
Yeah. Is Sloan finished?
Because of COVID, probably. When you look back, you go, oh, that's because nobody knew what it was. They said dementia back then is what they called COVID.
Vote next week. God voted 3 months ago.
I believe that.
I'm still like super confused how this all came
Another great
together.
Austin, Texas resident, Elon Musk, will be speaking here later today.
One of my favorites.
Unbelievable. Genius.
You know, speaking of that, Ethan Klein and Gila Klein, they have a Teddy Fresh shirt that they put out. Official merch, and they've done this twice.
Occupy
Fuck
Mars.
Elon Musk, and they've put devil horns on him. They hate Elon Musk. They hate what he stands for. They despise the man. They think he's racist, homophobic, transphobic. They're everything the Kleins are against. And just last week, Ethan and Gila told a story about how they just bought Gila's mom a Tesla.
Don't talk so much about what you do.
I mean, why didn't he say anything about that at the fucking thing? Ethan Klein, Gila Klein, think about that.
You guys saw him shoot that rocket
That's
into
just
outer
silly.
space,
That's
the
just
largest
very, very silly.
aircraft ever, fires it off into space, and then parallel parks it back.
You know, I just watched a scientist on Joe Rogan talk about if you think, you know, that the earth here is rich in minerals and, you know, gold and silver and all this, you have no idea how rich space is in these, you know, precious minerals. What are they called? Precious gems. How come nobody's putting this together? Elon does not want to go to Mars. He wants to farm the universe for precious money metal. And God knows what else. And we're just allowing him to do it. He wants to be the first one to get there. Why do you think he's spending all this money and dedicating his whole life to these rocket shoot-ups? He likes the way it looks? Why do you think he's applauding and celebrating and putting every ounce of his effort into getting up there? So that he could start mining and become the richest man in the universe. And we're just...
Okay. Everyone needs to calm down. Just relax. Sit down. Be humble. Oh, Darren. YouTube thought you were being mean to me. They were like, this is a comment that you should probably review. Big spied up in this bitch. Darren is referring to a comedian known as Big Spide. I call him Big Spidey Senses. He does not, I'm not in alignment with a lot of his comedic stuff. He's very racist. I am not. But Big Spide is cool. All right, guys. So what's up? What's up? I'm going to pause to talk. If you have questions, cool. I'll engage. If you want to shit talk, I'm in the mood. Mods, don't even, if there are trolls, let them roll because I'm in the mood. I'm feeling better. Thank you for asking. And I said this in the beginning of the video. I'll reiterate it. A few more of you are here. So a lot of you guys are new, which kind of blew my mind. Like, I'm not a big tech person. I can't even, but I like press analytics. And I have Danielle, always big ups to Danielle in London, who is 3 hours outside of London, but you'll never know where she is. You will never find her. I was like, yo, most of the people watching are new. I'm like, how are you guys finding me? It's super cool, but it's also like most of the people that have been here watching Redbar with me for 3+ years now, I used to put it on a laptop. I would put one laptop that had Redbar and put another laptop. In the beginning, I think it was my phone on top of books. Anyway, so it's a fun situation. I'm not a podcaster. There have been a lot of comments. You guys think I'm a podcaster. I don't even know exactly what a podcast is, like what makes a podcast a podcast. I've never called myself a podcaster. I'm not a podcaster. I am this. Ashley Cummings. I do 5-star reviews only of Mike and Jules and Redbar Radio. I also encourage you all to subscribe. It's only $11 a month. www.redbarradio.net. Okay? Okay. All right, guys. Let's all keep it kosher tonight.
letting him. If you've ever seen Spider-Man, if you've ever seen any of these tales, get ready. You've never seen anything like Musk. He's going to have metal arms that could reach right into your window, pull your wife right out. You're all doomed, and you're cheering him on as you buy his car so that he could eventually turn into, the world's greatest villain.
Hold on.
Marveling,
I gotta
no
tell
pun
you guys a
intended,
story.
anything you've seen in these books.
Something happened recently.
Okay.
To plan.
So I don't like Teslas. I don't know what it is about them, but I feel like they try to run me over all the time. Like I feel like people that drive Teslas, I don't know, maybe they're just like mostly not cool people. Like, okay, in Los Angeles, like you have to cross streets, right? I prefer to walk than drive. So it's always okay, I was almost hit by a Tesla. I think I told you guys about this like 4 or 5 months ago. But in the last 4 or 5 months, 3 cars have tried to or almost hit me, all Teslas. But this is what I want to tell you. I Ubered to my friend Sarah's the other night, and it was a Tesla that picked me up. You know, like choose your Uber. And it was one of those new truck Teslas. Okay, so let me tell you about my man. We'll call him Dan. I forgot his name. I think it could have been George. Anyway, George, Dan, this poor man. So he drives this he paid $85,000 for this car, the Tesla truck, the new Tesla truck. He paid for it a year and a half ago. I heard his whole life story like 4 days ago. Paid for it a year and a half ago, 85 grand cash, whatever. You can get the same car now, less than a year and a half later, for 55 grand. Okay, that's a hit, right? That hurts. But worse than this, the man lives in an apartment, probably because he spent $85,000 on his stupid car. He lives in an apartment, so he doesn't have a Tesla charger. He has to charge, not just to drive Uber all day, not because he's like a crazy Uber driver. Let's make this clear. He has to charge his car every single day, regardless if he does like 10 rides or 2 rides or no rides. It's $100 a day. Apparently there are places that between the hours, and how is this not price gouging? I don't know. Between the hours of 12 p.m. to like 3 or 4 a.m., there are a few places he can go charge, and it's 70, not 100. I was like, how do we get out of this, sir? I mean, you're dropping me off in like 2 blocks, but I feel like I want to help you with this situation. And he was explaining to me all this stuff about people burning in their cars and dying in their cars and how it's very underreported. I was like, yeah, I've seen these weird videos. Like this one chick was straight up in her car, like dying, and she's making a TikTok. She's like, guys, it's 120 degrees, can't get out of my car. Like, anyway, I mean, I guess I'll figure it out one way or another, right? I'm like, wait, I'm sorry, you can't get out of your car, and it's 120 degrees, and it's only getting hotter, and you're making a TikTok. I don't know. I can't understand this logic, but I think it's very funny how this person, who was it? I'm not, as much as you guys that have been here for a while know this, new people might not. So people that like things that I like Mike and Jules from Mike and Jules, like the things they talk about, and I stay away from my sister. I stay away from anyone who I know is affiliated with my sister. But Mike and Jules, like they'll talk about people. Some people I'll get interested in. Like you guys know, Bill Maher's basement is a point of contention for me and Bill Maher, I guess. So there are things with like on purpose I won't remember, like that big one, H131, H213, whatever. Whoever the people are that are they made Teddy Fresh he just said it, anti Elon Musk shirts, but bought their mother a Tesla. I mean, I can't. This is ridiculous to me. Anyway, let's proceed.
Planet Earth.
DCing.
Meanwhile, Kamala supporters can't parallel park their Toyota Priuses properly.
You're a very bad driver. You know, Tony doesn't know what a tachometer is. Remember, he is very car stupid. So I wouldn't make fun of anybody in their driving in their cars.
Like,
you should see how Tony drives his little
trackable,
automatic
it has nothing. It's old.
Corvette. Which, by the way, Tony, that thing's like 5 years old. Get a new car. You're rich.
Hi, Kelsey.
Get a new car. He's still driving the red Corvette. You know, the 2019.
Yeah, I'll forget it again. But yeah,
Corvette or the 2020. It's time, buddy, for a new car. Anything over 2 years as a rich person is laughable. You throw that car away, and you don't need to sell it. You could keep it. Get a new car. How? I don't.
But Mike, we're disagreeing with you on one fundamental aspect of new cars. New cars, forget Teslas. Teslas are like mobile iPhones or whatever. And the guy was explaining to me, most of the energy it uses is like getting his biometrics and like updating itself. That's another thing. The car has to update itself the way that your phone will. And if it's not updated, it won't work. I can't even. But I was thinking about it, and I was kind of bummed out because I have a 1996 car. And I tried to sign up to drive for Uber, but you can't drive with a car that old. It has to be 1997 or later, like more recent. But I was thinking about it. I don't have all the stuff that's in the new cars that anybody can really access. Like all this data isn't in my car. You know what I'm saying? Beep, beep, sonar.
I don't understand these rich people I must sell my car in order to get a new one. No. Put it in the garage. Get another one.
Sorry, I listen to Elon Musk. I follow his lead. The world's smartest, richest man has my attention. Except for when it comes to stock trading, then I listen to Nancy Pelosi.
Bend over just a little more for us, please. What the fuck?
But censorship is amongst us, people. It's a very, very, very big deal.
He didn't even know about that Nancy Pelosi thing unless Joe Rogan didn't say it 1,000 times. You know? He don't know what's going on with politics. What did we just catch him in where he doesn't know what he's talking about?
Not politics, but on Duncan Trussell's podcast, Duncan Trussell is like, I love listening to Chapel Roan with my wife.
Oh my God, listen to this.
And then he's like, who's that?
Duncan, this was just last week. Duncan Trussell brought up Chapel Roan, the musical artist, the beautiful woman. Tony goes, who's that? You need to know who that is. I'm sorry, a person in your position, such a genius man, you need to know. You need to know.
Are you even making jokes about the same things that happened 10 years ago? You're not interested in having
No, that's how all these guys are. All these comics. This is why we're so mad about this. You know, I would be cheering these guys on if they were relevant, if they were talking about stuff that actually was happening right now. It's Cosby, it's Epstein, it's Grindr, it's My Pillow. It's the same crap we've been hearing year after year. And when you watch Kill Tony, there's not a show more hack than Kill Tony. Almost every word out of everyone's mouth on that show, besides Redbar, is something you've heard 1,000 times. We deserve better.
And I'm just here to say that you guys are for the right candidate. Tell your friends. Let's close it out. And let's make speech free again. Make America healthy
It
again.
is extremely free. You know, these guys, they get it all. The government hasn't censored anybody. The government has not taken away anyone's freedom of speech. You tune into Redbar every week. My freedom of speech is more alive than all of these guys combined. No one said more than me. And I'm beloved by all sides, by people in between, by the elderly, by the young, by the babies. None of them have a problem with me. No one is trying to take the speech away. Stop scaring people with this. The only one who's taken it away are the companies you work with. YouTube. And you censor yourself. So in fact, you're the person doing the censoring. You don't hear any bleeps on Redbar, do you? But on Tony's show, they're bleeping the word retard.
Oh, really, dude?
Yes.
You're living in a fucking fool's paradise.
Guess I forgot to laugh.
They're bleeping the word retard on Kill Tony. On Legion of Skanks, they're bleeping everything. God forbid they lose their YouTube ad money. You know, by the way, they've got 7 baked-in ads to the show. So how about you take that money,
YouTube ad money
and then you
is
say the
5
free speech
cents
that you're also
for
interested
like
in.
100,000 ads.
Yeah,
So
these free
ridiculous.
speechers, they censor themselves more than anybody.
And let's beat the team from California. The team from New York should beat the team from California, not only in this election, but in the World Series of Baseball, America's sport. I love you, New York. God bless New York. God bless America. Let's make it great again. I love you. Thank you. Welcome.
Okay,
Oh my
genius. So I didn't
at this.
even get to the part I wanted to
Second.
hear, and I had to hear that whole thing. I wanted to hear the Puerto Rico thing,
This would be a great gift for my upcoming birthday.
but okay.
Thank you.
We're gonna watch something else anyway because, okay, as you guys know,
Reach farther.
hold on a second.
No,
As you guys know, I'm not. I don't get into politics. Okay, so I get that everyone gets very emotionally invested in this, and I have respect for everybody's stuff. It's just not my shtick. Yeah. Okay, so let's just do a random Redbar rewind. Where are we here? Okay.
I will never not be charmed
You are
by
charmed.
his girlish laugh.
So here he is trying to pander to these leftists that he does
Hold
his
on,
show
let me just
for.
get to
But
the
this
beginning
guy's
of
like a
this.
turned guy, right? You know, COVID, all these guys this age during COVID, they turned, you know. And now here he is pretending because he's still got to do his show.
Lewdly dressed. And
Well, hold on, guys. I did want to see
Heidecker
what
on
this
his
was
new
about. Like those
album.
two
What is it
dudes.
called?
oh my God, it sounds so good out of the little haunted radio.
Should we play a
idea.
song,
Yeah.
Tim Heidecker, while we have a little celebratory
Everybody have a drink. I'm gonna find the perfect place.
free time?
There
Here,
we go. This
watch
is
this.
what I wanted to see.
When I go to the bar, when I get to a
Thank
bar,
you.
the first thing I do is I run to the bar. Why? For a cocktail napkin. Wait, why? To dab the sweat that I'm drenched in from social anxiety. There's too many people. Please, I'm the only one at the bar that you'll see. There's
Everyone
no
should
other
be having
man
fun.
at
If
the
you're not
bar
having fun here, go do
getting
something
through
that
the
will
bar,
bring you
cutting
joy,
and
and
button,
that you'll have fun
grabbing
doing.
a big stack
I'm
of
having
these,
fun.
and then going, oh, God, isn't it so hot in here? It's
I always have
so
fun when I'm watching Redbar.
hot in here. Oh, my God. Thank you. Okay, here he is, Sam Morril. Now, Sam Morril likes to go up to these girls at the bar, and he likes to cozy up and go, hey,
Oh, I think I
what
know who
brings
that guy
you
is,
here
right?
tonight? And he does
Sam
all those
Morril?
romantic
Sounds
lines
familiar.
from 90s romantic comedies. You're going to see the sexy side, the horny side of Sam come out here tonight. Let's watch.
Superhero, what's the getup?
Oh, right now I'm the evil queen from Snow White, and my girlfriend is Snow White, so.
You see, I grew up on the evil queen from Snow White, and she did not look the same as you.
Yeah, it's new and improved.
New and improved. The American way. I think it's an excellent
Not a
cleavage.
line.
And, I mean,
Should you hear this?
Wait, go back.
Listen to this. This is what he says to her.
the American way. I think it's an excellent cleavage. And, I mean, costume looks good. And I appreciate your time. Thank you. You made...
That's the bit.
She did not see that.
So this is one of the, again, we're hearing comedians. You heard Tony. This is our art. We are hired to do our jobs. Oh, we're comedians. We spend a lot of time crafting our jokes. As you saw, Tony, at the rally, those jokes took a lot of time to come up with. And that's years and years in the making. And you saw that on display. Here's another one of our brilliant comics. And he's showing us what he's got. Here we go. Here's a little black guy, little raisinette here. Let's see what he says to him.
Make these comics.
Yeah, so I'm Omari Malik.
Little
This is Black
raisin
Tooth Publishing. I have my own comics. Snakebite, I like to tell people my main character gets tattoos. His tattoos give him superpowers. So now he's trying to decide if he'll be a hero or a villain.
If tattoos gave you superpowers, women in Tampa would be the best superheroes ever, right?
They already got powers. They're crazy down there.
You like Tampa women?
Yo, the
Women,
Florida
again,
are the
women,
best.
women,
They're the
women.
best. It's wild down there.
Yeah, I like a leg tattoo. What the hell?
The horny
This section
side
right
of
here.
Sears.
What the fuck
That's
was that?
hilarious, guys.
These are supposed to end in a laugh, dummy. Again, this is just another one of these comics who thinks just him on screen is enough for the price of admission.
Why
That's what
even
you're
do
here.
this? And he didn't plan anything to talk about or
And he's so ugly. He thinks he's such a fucking heartthrob. Can we all go to his comments and talk about how ugly he is? Can the girls of Redbar stand up against this sex addict and go to his comments and go, you're really, there's something off with your, you're not very attractive. This.
Okay, guys, if you know what shmee is, we can do little fun things like take some shmee in whatever form it is. You could smoke some shmee. You could enjoy yourself in any other way. You could drink beautiful water. Like, you guys, I love my water. I'm obsessed. It's alkaline, has like oxygen in it. I don't know, I might be God. Placebo effect is a thing. But I feel my body is being. I feel you probably didn't hear any of that. I was talking about my water. I love my water. It's alkaline and it feels really good in my body. Smoking shmee. If you know what shmee is, you can smoke some shmee. But you can always feel free to do that as you wish, as we go along. It's set.
This will kill him. His whole mission in life is to be this attractive ladies' man. I don't know if he realized he stands like this. I can't even do it. I look so cool. I can't even look how gay he looks. But his whole thing, he always stands like this. Hey, that's not a cool man stand.
spina bifida coated.
He's got spina bifida. So here he is looking at weapons, okay? Too afraid to touch them, unlike me. Here, look at this.
Here's if you get bullied in high school. Do you like guys who are into this nerdy?
Okay, he's around a couple of hoodas. So here he is.
He's staring right at her so intensely.
Well, what I think happened is he went to Comic-Con and he's seeing all these chicks here and he starts getting a little horny. You're going to see, he kind of throws away his comedy and it's just all sex talk here. Now, what do we hate more than anything here on Redbar? When people do sex talk, when they get horny. That's a big no-no here at Redbar. All right, let's see what he says.
Stuff too?
I mean, yeah. Our boyfriends are into it, so
boyfriend.
Is that a thing?
They brought
at home?
that up right away.
Right away. So when a girl knows a guy is skizzing on them, they bring up their boyfriend immediately. Now, when I talk to girls, you don't ever hear about no boyfriend.
Nope.
Never, ever, ever.
You have a boyfriend.
You never hear them mention a boyfriend. When people like this Sam or Tony Hinchcliffe walk up to a woman, immediately, boyfriend, they say. Immediately. They can't get it out of their mouth soon enough. Jules knows what this is about. Okay, so we have boyfriends.
I mean, our boyfriends are into it, so yeah.
Is that a thing? Like at home you do it too, or just out?
It depends on the occasion. Yeah, honestly, it depends on the occasion.
He's wearing, you know what this sweatshirt is? I can't believe it because my mic's covering this. Look at this. The New Jersey Knicks. The basketball team, the Knicks. Imagine trying to pick up chicks wearing some Knicks. Now, Stevie Nicks, maybe, but not these New Jersey Mets. No. God, does that disgust me. He's into the sports
Hold
scores.
on a second.
Yeah, he knows all about it more than most.
Like a special occasion thing.
Yeah.
Willie Lopez, you're in deep shit and you know exactly why. And what are you talking about? Can you not hear me? Am I not articulating myself well enough for you, who disappears for like years? I'm just busting your balls. But what, you guys can hear me when I'm talking it's not an 8 ball. It's called the Redbar. It's the Redbar Red Ball. Calm down. You guys can hear me when I pause it, right? And the things that I say into the Red Ball, when I don't pause it, are secrets. And if you can't hear me, then the secret is not for you. Okay? You guys can hear me though when I pause it, right? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
For his birthday.
Oh yeah. Birthday, sure.
What's a birthday request character he wants? He's never like dressed up.
I
and
haven't
fuck
heard
me as
one
Magneto.
comedy thing yet.
It'd be Batman, but that's not.
You're Batman?
Oh, no.
He's Batman. Oh.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. But
Where the hell have you been?
it's my birthday.
He's just doing. He's like, oh, my parents are so dead right now. That's the type of thing. Yeah.
Look at this.
So tell me what I should expect, what I should look for.
A lot of tits, but you can't touch them. You just like.
Damn it! I already did that.
Oh my god.
So he's getting horny. And this is not him. You know, I don't know what he got in his head where he's this roaster, he's this troll.
Just kidding. I'm happy that
You know,
you're here.
remember, this is the guy who, when he gets interviewed by the local news, when he's in Tulsa to do one of his comedy dates, he goes on the morning news program and trolls them, but he always ends up bombing. And everyone at the news station goes, what an asshole. What a complete asshole. Here he is again trying to do the same thing. You're not the type of guy, you're not grabbing tits and getting in trouble and getting thrown out of place. That's not, listen to this.
A lot of tits, but you can't touch
Yeah.
them. You just like.
Damn it! I already did that.
Hey, cosplay's not consent.
That's what I meant.
Can't do it.
More like Cosby, am I right?
Wasn't that line used at the Tony
Cosplay's
Hinchcliffe
not
rally there?
consent?
Cosby.
Like,
So
shut up,
remember
bro.
the
What are you even
references
talking
that
about?
modern comics comedians are using today. Epstein, Cosby. So far we've had Epstein and Cosby. Those are the references. Let's keep a tally of the references. You could always tell a good comedian from how current their references are. So far we've got Epstein, hilarious. But, you know, I never really heard anybody do any comedy with Epstein involved. And now we've got Cosby, which that's timeless. I love Cosby stuff. I might do a couple Cosby-style bits later today.
It's my first one since high school. I used to come back.
What's the difference in high school versus now?
Probably more mature now. Not looking at as many cosplayers lewdly dressed. And, you know.
You're still a man, are you?
Yeah, but I can control myself.
You were coming in your pants in high school when you came?
Look at how long he
Damn.
waited to think of you were coming in your pants.
It really does
But,
take
like,
him a long time.
focus
Yeah.
on-
Here, look at this.
Lewdly dressed. And,
Look at him think.
You're still a man, are you?
Yeah, but I can control myself.
Listen,
You were coming in your pants in high school?
that was like way too long to think of your comment in
That's
your
these gears are working, and these are the top comics in the USA.
Slow it to half speed.
Let's see, how do you do that here? Auto settings. I never go to this
Is
half
it
speed
louder
thing. I think
now?
that's so rude.
It's just,
Next time I feel
Playback
like saying
speed,
something, we'll test
and you
it.
want to do it half?
or you can, yeah.
Okay.
That's good. That's
Let's
good.
see how that works. Here we go.
Yeah, but I can control myself.
You were coming in your pants in high school when you came?
Oh, he sounds like RJ Mitty. Half speed makes it funny. Look at that. Okay,
It really
let's get
does,
my
actually.
playback
Long
speed
wait.
back. Okay, let's see a little bit more. This is the wonderful Sam Morril, one of the top comics according to Rogan, according to Mark Norman.
But according to not many other people, I mean, I don't think he's having as much success as he thought he was gonna. Like when he was friends with Mark Norman and he saw Mark blowing up, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be like the next one." But it
I
never
love
really
this.
happened.
I love watching a comedian get a little taste, you know, because he was one of these guys who put out a special. And, you know, all the comedians have a handshake that they do with each other when they put out their specials. Everybody promotes it. Big J, Jim Norton, they're all helping each other out, right? And they'll say anything. You know, their word means very little these days. Go check out my buddy Sam Morril's special. He's one of the funniest guys in the world. You know, you've seen him on Kill Tony. Tony does one of the funniest comedians on earth. Nobody better, Sam Morril. Okay, well, you guys, eventually people are going to, you know, stop believing what you say if everything you say, every guy is the funniest guy on earth, and then you get this.
Probably.
Damn. Let's talk. You want to talk?
Oh, yeah, I'm going
We're going to skip over this guy because he was good. Not Sam, but the guy was good. We don't need to see anybody being good. Oh, here's another. Here, Sam being horny. So Sam goes up to a stand where they're selling some lewd Monopoly Jessica Rabbits. You'll see. Look at this.
Yeah, so this one is our Jessica Rabbit. It's called the Billionaire Boys Club. So if you can see, it's all the boys who get money in the pop culture.
Look at that. It's called the Billionaire Boys Club. He's selling this, what I like to call hustle art. This hustle art, you know who loves hustle art? Jake and Logan Paul, yep. Their whole house is covered with this. There's this huge industry where they've got Scrooge McDuck art, Monopoly Man art.
My nose.
You've got Roger Rabbit with a gold tooth. So he's
Also,
saying,
could
yeah,
you put
here's
the
all the
song back up?
billionaires,
You
the
know what I'm
billionaire
talking about.
boys. And check this out. And now in the middle of this painting is Jessica Rabbit. Oh, va-voom, right? And she's got her, yeah, she's topless. And she's got some X's over her, yeah.
Do you guys
Of course.
remember that movie,
Watch what
Roger
Sam
Rabbit
does
and
at
Jessica
this
Rabbit? Okay, hold on.
horrendous airbrushed hustle art painting. Watch what he says here.
Jessica Rabbit. It's called the Billionaire Boys Club.
Oh.
So if you can see, it's all the boys who get money in the pop culture space. So it's actually called Gold Carrots and...
I just want to say this real quick. I remember watching that Roger Rabbit movie. I believe it was Roger Rabbit. I don't remember the title. But if we think about this, and I was a kid, it was a cartoon. That was like an interspecies situation, which is kind of gross. She was so sexualized. She was like always with her like this like skimpy dress and the sexy long legs and the big boobs and the Roger, right? But she was having sex with a rabbit. Like, I know that's like some occult shit that I don't totally understand, but like, why were we watching that as kids? Like, that's weird. Anyway, is my mic louder now? I don't know. I might have helped it. I might have made it less easy to hear me. Either way, we're just chilling, so don't take anything too seriously, guys. Guess what? Something that my dad used to say used to crack me up. Ashley, don't take anything in this life too seriously because none of us get out alive. So calm down. Just chill with the audio. We're okay. Oh, whoopsie daisies. I command play. Play. Guys, can you see that? Un momento, por favor. Let me get my tech team in here. Oh, that was
Their
my
whole
fault.
house is covered with this. There's a huge industry.
I am the tech team.
Where they've got Scrooge
Okay.
McDuck art, Monopoly Man art.
Monopoly's
You've got
cool. I
Roger
finally just learned how to
Rabbit with
play
a gold
recently.
tooth. So he's saying, yeah, here's all the billionaires, the billionaire boys. And check this out. And now in the middle of this painting is Jessica Rabbit. Oh, va-voom, right? And she's got her...
Yo, she was
she's
super
topless, and
hot,
she's
but
got
why
some
was she having
X's
sex with an
over her.
animal? Why was she practicing
Of course.
bestiality?
Watch what
That's I'm
Sam
asking.
does at this
And why did none of
horrendous
us know to question
airbrushed
that?
hustle art painting. Watch what he says here.
Jessica Rabbit. It's called the Billionaire Boys Club.
Oh.
So if you can see, it's all the boys who get money in the pop culture space. So it's actually called Gold Carrots and Cash.
Do you mind if I just take this to the bathroom real quick and bring it back?
No.
What the fuck? So he's implying he wants to go masturbate in the bathroom of the convention center because he saw Jessica Rabbit airbrushed without a top. But he's got X's, so he, So he's horny at this event. I think he went to this event. He saw all the girls. He saw the cleavage. He saw the rear ends. And it's taken over. He's not doing comedy anymore. He's just got sex on
And isn't the point of
mind.
saying all this sex stuff so that people are like, whoa, this guy's crazy, and you get a crazy
Yeah.
reaction, but every single person is just like, nah, man. Mm-mm.
Nah, man, not here. Not this year.
So who is this?
He's talking to a furry now.
character I created.
You created Monty? Yeah. Do the ladies like Monty?
The ladies.
Women like dogs?
Women.
I couldn't tell you.
I saw Michael Vick walking around, so be careful.
Okay, there's our third reference of the night. Michael Vick. I turned to Jules. I go, wasn't that 22 years ago? I mean, I think that was one of the top stories in 2003 when I started. What year was Michael Vick?
Let's see.
Look that up. You know, because I really, the top comedians using these dated references.
2007, he was convicted.
2007 is when he was convicted. Michael convicted.
Wow, very good.
He's bringing up Michael Vick because of a wolf. You know, Michael Vick got in trouble for dogs.
I couldn't tell you.
I saw Michael Vick walking around, so be careful.
Okay. Just because a lot of you guys are new and some of you guys are younger, let's never ever forget what Michael Vick did. Michael Vick was a disgusting, deplorable human being who killed dogs. He had like a whole pit bull. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't know. Let me know if you care or want to. He had a whole pit bull fighting situation, like a ring, not like 4 or 5 dogs in his basement in one of his houses. Michael Vick was, I think, you guys can help me out with the stuff that I don't know. I bet King Vibe knows more than me. He was a basketball player. He was like a pretty famous basketball player, I think a very well-paid one, and was running pit bull fighting operations where people paid and watched pit bulls fight to the death. That guy should be fucking dead, in my opinion. I don't wish death on many people. People that hurt animals, 100%. I don't play with that. I think he's in jail. Probably because of money. I wouldn't be surprised if he was out of jail by now. That was like what? Circa 2008, 7, 8, something like this. Michael Vick, do never ever forget what that man did. He killed dogs and abused them in the worst possible way. He's disgusting and he should not be allowed to breathe, in my opinion.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Dude, thanks for the heads up, man.
Yeah. No problem. No problem. Cosplay is not consent. I don't understand. How you doing? It's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes, that's me. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. I am the world's fastest hedgehog here at Comic-Con.
Why Sonic? Because are you that fast in real life?
You guys, randomly I did almost go to Comic-Con this year. Danielle and I were going to go. We're going to go next year, though. It's every July.
I agree with that top comment.
San Diego.
I could watch an hour of this. I really could. You know, I love seeing people in costume, and I love watching comedians do bad on this show, right? Let's see another one. I think there's one more, and then we'll wrap up Sammy. There's got to be another girl thing coming up, right? Let's see. Where's Hulk? Oh, here we go. Here's another chick for Sam to harass.
Change man. Hell yeah. The redemption Hulk Hogan right here.
Exactly.
Here's a girl. Look at this girl. He goes up. What? Wait. So there's like a transvestite. This is like a 6'7" man wearing all drag. This is a big no-no, especially this election. Okay? Men in women's restrooms is a big problem for me right now. Robin Tran constantly going into women's restrooms to do God knows what.
I got out of the shower this morning. She was just right there sitting on the toilet.
Really, even in our own home, we can't. Robin Tran, taking a big dump in our personal home bathroom. It really is getting out of control. I hope somebody could put a stop to this stuff. But here is the tranny. This is a full tranny. This is a 7-foot-tall man. And Sam sees her from across the way. Now look at Sam's face. Look at this. Damn, he thinks. Not bad, huh, Sammy? Good thing you're wearing that hoodie.
Can you at least wear something better than that if you're going out to even just make a video?
I mean, really, that's what I say. The hoodie is so dead. The hoodie, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
And I love a hoodie.
Of course. Here's what the hoodie is for. I mean, really. That's what I say. The hoodie is so dead. The hoodie, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
And I love a hoodie.
I have something to say. One of the reasons I think someone asked me how long I've been watching Redbar, since 2020-ish. And Mike got sick, I think, in 2020 or 2019, and then 2020. Whenever he got like really sick, I was like, I called myself their pit bull. This might be one reason they like me. But there were like all these things coming out, like he's never coming back, like da 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 da. A few people here might remember that period of time when Mike didn't make videos. Mike and Jules didn't make videos for like, I want to say it was like a solid year, right? He was just very sick. Anyway, so when I started supporting them and liking them and interacting with them, I would like stand up for them in like different ways on YouTube, which is kind of silly, I guess, in a way. But the point is, there's some video someone sent me. I love the heads. I love everyone who sends me stuff. And it's like amazing to know how you can trust certain people and not trust certain people. But people bring things to my attention, right? I don't know when it was. In the last week or so, there was a video that somebody brought to my attention. And somebody wrote, Jules needs to be quiet. Like, Jules is messing up Redbar. I'm like, no, first of all, not only, I'm like, I will always stand up for Jules. Like, not only does she help him sometimes, like, even get, I think, some of his things, like, the more she speaks, the funnier she is. I think she's hilarious. And whoever said that and anybody that liked that comment, I think is ridiculous. And at this point, like, 'cause I've seen like older episodes, but at this point, like, can you really imagine the show without Jules? And honestly, everything she says makes me laugh.
Of course. Here's what the hoodie is for. Pajamas or a late night walk with your dog when it's 40 to 50 degrees. That's it. You don't wear a hoodie out. A hoodie was never meant to be worn out of the house unless you're a hoodlum. But no, the hoodie should not be worn in public. It's just disrespectful. I mean, really, look at how this thing sits. You know, I couldn't believe it. Like when the Nelk boys were interviewing Trump, and they were all wearing their sloppy hoodies.
A lot,
isn't he going, what is going on?
That's also the cool thing. Everyone can
those
agree
Nelks?
to disagree.
Okay, let's see what Sam does to the tranny.
Disagree
And then we'll
with
wrap
somebody
up,
about everything.
Excuse me, miss. Can we interview you real quick? Do you do any work with like Make-A-Wish for kids?
No,
What about Make-A-Wish for adults who don't have illnesses?
it's a good idea, but I don't.
Whoa, look, he's pointing to himself.
Yeah, right here. Should I have dressed up? Did I mess up?
You did
He's
it.
got his hand in his pocket. Look at this. Watch it.
Yeah.
He's so
Right here.
nervous.
Should I have dressed up?
Look at this. Hand in pocket. The hand's in pocket. Oh, look at that rock on his wrist. At least he's got a nice rock. That really classes him up, huh? We're going to talk about rocks coming up. Wait till you see the rock I got for this show, huh?
Oh, my God.
Coming up. Wait till
Hi,
you see
Cynthia.
the rock
I love you.
I got for
I
this.
just saw your name in
All
the
right, so
chat.
there
I'm
is
so happy
hand
that you're
in
here.
pocket. That is a fool's
Yes.
move. Guys,
But also, Michael,
sew your
do
pockets
you notice
shut.
how
That's
Michael
why a
say
nice
something
coat,
one month
a
and
nice
change
suit,
his mind the next
it
month?
comes with the pocket sewn.
Just do you.
So you don't stick your hands in and act
But
like an asshole.
regardless
Even the pocket
of
up here,
anything,
it's
Mike and
sewn
Jules
shut.
crack me up
It's
always.
meant for decorative purposes only. A pocket is not meant to
A lot
put
of times
anything
he's just
in.
being funny
So
about
here he
little
is, hand in
things. That's what I think a
pocket,
lot of people don't get about
hitting
Mike.
on this tranny. Let's see
Like, he'll
this.
take
Did I
something
mess
little
up?
and make it fucking
You
hilarious.
did it, cause it's about community. You know, you showed up and you're here. But next time, dress up.
Who should I be?
Damn.
I'm not working with a lot here, so you got to help me.
Batman.
Batman?
Yeah.
Because of the voice?
Kinda.
Yeah.
The look too. I don't know.
Jewish Batman, but with his parents are
Jewish?
alive and his mom's overprotective.
Wait, did he just say he's a motherfucking Zionist?
Zionist.
We are
alert.
so against Zionism here at Red Bar. We can't believe it. You won't believe how much we hate the Zionists. In fact, I have put some money into the market, let's say, and I have self-produced, self-funded some of these documentaries against Ethan Klein. Have you seen these documentaries? Maybe you could link me to one of these so I could show people these documentaries.
I haven't watched any
that
of
the
these,
Palestinians.
but I see one of these pop up like every single day.
These are great. Thousands of people all over the world right now are making documentaries to show how much of a Zionist Ethan.
Check out the title on this bad boy.
Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Look at this here. Well, let's wrap up Sam, and then I'll show you this. So here's Sam talking to the tranny.
I'm gonna go eat some
Sammy?
more food. I don't like.
Wow, my first Comic-Con was a blast. I met some amazing people. I saw some amazing
Not one
costumes.
joke.
Can't wait to see what you guys got in store for next year.
What the fuck?
That was kind of lame. Yeah, Ethan Klein's his actual appearance, and I'm not being intentionally disparaging. I'm not trying to be rude. I don't even like the way he looks, like the energy. You can see somebody's energy. You can see like their. That's the reason why some of you don't. That's the reason why some of you don't know why you don't even like watching me watch Redbar. It doesn't make sense, but I'm cool if we're in alignment, right? So I guess I'm just out of alignment with that dude. He just like his energy bothers me. His voice bothers me. I guess also seeing that he treats his employees so poorly, that also bothers me. Remember that one Redbar that he covered, and he was just like, I guess he had left his mic on or something, and he was just yelling at all these people that are, by the way, not paid, apparently. They're all just like volunteers. There's like 20 of them, but he just treats them horribly. They're not allowed to have like go to the bathroom or drink water. I don't know. I just can't respect or listen to somebody who would exert that kind of cruel and unusual treatment to another human being. Like in real life, right? Let's see. If you guys have any questions before I go. Ethan sucks. He's fat. I mean, it's not even that he's fat. There's just something that feels very disingenuous about him to me. Like, he seems like he's gay. No offense. Wouldn't matter if he was gay. It feels like he's gay. And also, yeah, I think, not that he's fat. He seems gluttonous, but I don't get it in terms of his physical appearance. It's more like the gluttony is, I feel, energetic. And that's very, I'll just say it. It makes my vagina dry. It makes my vagina dry. Yeah, Jules rules. Who's ever going to speak negatively about that? I'm gay. Okay, Moz. All right, Jaren T, you need to not be such a stranger. I've been gone too, though. That is true. All right, cool. Have a great shift. Okay, do whatever you want. I'm not into you. Autocratic vibes. Good girl, eat some stuff. Yes, I'm going to eat. You know what I've been really into, guys? It sounds lame. And my friend made fun of me yesterday. It was 2 days ago. I'm like, I'm so hungry, I'm eating bread. And that's a thing. Like, the women, like, we don't really get to eat bread. And I know I'm thin, like, whatever. And I'm very lucky, but I work out a lot. And I have a fast metabolism as well. But lately, I've been eating straight bread. Like, I was joking, like, I'm so hungry, I'm eating bread. But I've been eating bread for, like, 5 or 6 days, almost every day. And I'm not gaining weight. I mean, I'm eating a special bread. It's like this olive bread. But, like, it's not like Wonder Bread, right? Which isn't, like, hardly even bread. But I feel like I shouldn't be afraid of carbs. Like, maybe I don't have to be, you know? Cosplay. I don't know about that. Lockjaw TV. Yeah, it's Sam Morril. I don't know what I know him from. Like, I know him from something, and I feel like it's not innocuous, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's not relevant enough for me. Yeah, so I think all of you guys know that Whitney Cummings is my sister, but if you're new, I do not discuss my sister on this channel. So there's that. Okay, cool, guys. Have an amazing evening. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you guys for getting back to me on Patreon. I was kind of like not there for a while. I've a plan by Monday to have revamped the whole thing. And I want to tell you that doing technical stuff like this isn't the easiest for me. And I get like a bit triggered and I kind of have to walk away and come back. But I really want to make it cool. And it has become a lot more user friendly. So I don't have an excuse. And I bet Danielle will help me. All right, guys, take care. Stay well. Stay happy. You have your genes. Genetics. There's a video I want to do about genetics. You have your genes. I know women who want to do carbs, but they don't think it matters. Well, part of it is like, because I've been open about this, I did struggle with an eating disorder for a long time. So part of it, I think, is like, if I have to concede that I was unnecessarily starving myself for 20 years, I just don't know if I can reconcile that with myself. Like, what a fucking bummer that would be, right? Like, I didn't have to have, like, I also did engage in bulimia for a period of time when I was in college. So wait, I never had to put my fingers down my throat. I never had to starve myself. I would have looked the same either way. A lot of energy. That's a different video. I've done a lot about those. And if anyone is struggling with eating disorders, I highly recommend email me. I can tell you like meetings to go to. There's a lot of like support and help out there for stuff like that. And it sucks when you're in it. Like, I can't believe it's been, I don't know, 10, 12 years since I've been like active in like an eating disorder situation. It's so consuming, and it's nothing little. So if you're dealing with it, I'm always wanting to help, especially women. It happens to men too. But you can email me. I make myself pretty available to you guys. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Peace out. Okay, I got to figure out how to end this properly.